What's going on, guys? This is CodeX here, back again with another video, and today's video will be about the top 10 worst players you get in COD Mobile. Please keep in mind that this list is only for entertainment purposes. I'm not hating a specific group or a specific player base. Starting at the number 10th spot is the RPG spammer. You get it how when every time the guy respawns, he always gets one rocket and then he spams it every time he respawns and every first engagement he gets. I don't know about you, but that kind of player really deserves the number 10th spot. It's not that it is the worst, but he's the annoying kind of player to confront in public games and also ranked games. Off to the number 9th spot is the copycat. This particular player tries to replicate a specific event that he or she saw in a YouTube video or what a pro did. In other words, they try to recreate everything, even if the video clearly shows that the guy was just versing up against bots. But no, it doesn't matter. He still wants to try to do that 360 no scope across the map. Even if it's a 1 in a million chance, he will keep doing it over and over and over. Was taken by the solo queue player. You get it how in multiplayer matches, apparently it's a team-based mode, and for some reason you do get these guys that for some reason look like, and it seems like, and they are playing alone. They don't do anything, they just do whatever the fuck they want. The 7th spot is taken by the mic abuser. This particular player is the mic abuser. No, I'm not talking about those guys that forget to turn off their mics and then throughout the whole game you hear what's going on in their living room or in their bedrooms or in their school. I'm talking about the guy who deliberately does it. And if you were to think about it, it took mankind decades and decades to develop a mic, and for some reason you get these kind of players that generally abuse the privilege of being able to use a mic. Some people who don't have a mic to use, but for some reason you got a mic and you decide, hey, let me just abuse the heck out of this thing. The number 6 spot was taken by the trash talker. In other words, this is the guy that generally talks trash about anything. You get it out when you're in Players Unknown Battlegrounds and you hear a bunch of people speaking and one of those people keeps saying, everybody in this plane, you noobs, you noobs, you noobs. That is the player that I'm trying to reference out here. It's that kind of person who keeps talking trash, regardless of what's going on in the game. That particular player keeps talking trash over and over and over, even if it's unnecessary trash talk. And like it or not, throughout the whole game you will hear him talking trash. The number 5 spot was taken by the camper. So let me paint you a clear picture of what the camper does. You see, when you play the map Crash, and there's that 3-story building where it's a good spot to camp or even snipe at. You will get that one player who keeps camping in that house, whether it's this particular room, whether it's the top floor, whether it's behind a couch or something. They will camp, and if I may say, the cure for campers is particularly just nading them, flashing them, keep running that same spot just to flush him out. But then no, he will still relocate to another different spot, and you know what, he will still camp. On the number 4 spot was taken by the accuser. I'll elaborate a lot more on that. The accuser is the type of player that you really don't want in COD. The accuser plays a team-based game, but then for some reason, that particular player can pinpoint why and who is making the team lose for some reason. Like literally, they don't see themselves in the wrong or anything. They know who's making the team lose. Keeps blaming people, even if it's a casual game. And please hear me out. You do get the accuser in casual games. Third place was taken by the toxic player. In other words, there's a difference between somebody who's trash talking and a toxic player. Like really, what I mean by toxic, like really, really toxic. And no matter what you do or what you try, it will never be enough, and you'll just be toxic throughout the game. And if you don't know toxic players, like really, have you been playing mobile games or any online game? The second place was taken by the Rage Quitter. Like it or not, if you played an online game, the Rage Quitter is somebody that you will see in common in any other online game. We all have done it at some point, but still, come on, dude, just try to finish the game. So then please clap your hands, please clap your hands for the number one spot, of which it's the what? The cheater. The guy that uses hacks and exploits the game in order to gain an advantage on other players and ruin. And like it or not, there's no cure for cheaters besides, of course, banning them. Nothing else. Nothing else, but I'm just saying, just ban the cheaters. No, I'm not just saying. Ban the flippin' cheaters from any game. Just ban them. Even if there is workarounds, patch it. I think that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the part where I wrap up the video and say thank you for watching. Please make sure to comment so that I can get feedback about the video. Please make sure to comment your list of your top 10 players, worst type of players in COD Mobile or any other game you play. So I'll see you guys in the next one, in the next video. Peace.